not over yet. There's even more wisdom and knowledge and experience to hear from our next awardee. So our next awardee is Cathleen Trigg-Jones. She is a social entrepreneur and executive with a background in journalism, media production, public relations, and marketing. She has created and leads 3 independent media companies. So she's a busy lady. iWoman TV is one of them, which is that is the first mass market over-the-top streaming news and entertainment network created by women and about women. The next company she is heading up is Catscape Productions, an award-winning multimedia production company, and also Trigg Global Media, a strategic marketing, crisis communications, and business consulting practice for global CEOs and Fortune 500 companies. And then also in 2006, she created Trigg House, which is a nonprofit direct service organization to offer foster children who are about to become, age out of the system, to give them resources that they need to help them to make a transition out of the foster care system into the real world and independent living. She's also has her own experience going through the foster care system, which she brings into her work with love and compassion. So first, let's hear from our nominator. That is Ms. Osmarina Rush Starr. She is our WFWP Southeast Regional Coordinator for the USA. So let's welcome up Osmarina Rush Starr to give us a more personal introduction to our next awardee. Take it away.
Greetings, sisters. Beautiful.
Oh, you're muted. There you go. Go ahead.
I'm so impressed with all of your stories, and that's an amazing thing to just listen and to take from. So I have learned so much with all of you. Well, I was so inspired with Cathleen Trigg-Jones. She is an amazing person that has, and that's the reason I nominated her for this award, because she has walked a path of difficulties and in growing to be that person that that God wanted her to be. So I am so impressed with her story, and she is like a diamond that was cut to perfection, to the brilliance that she needed to be. And she is, that a diamond only can get brilliance when it is cut and when it is polished. So Kathleen has been that diamond that has been cut and polished, and she has been able to climb the steps of unselfishness and care and love for others, and living for the sake of others. Sometimes we know that our Creator takes us into certain difficulties because we need to have those facets cut into ourselves so that we can become brilliant and we can sparkle. So Cathleen Trigg-Jones has been that kind of a diamond that has been cut in many different with many different facets that can make her really shine. So I'm very, very impressed with her, and I really am so honored to offer her this award today, and she has been an inspiration to many. And please, Kathleen, continue to do what you have done. Never stop. Thank you. I'll let her tell her story.
All right.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Osmarina, for giving us that personal note. Let's welcome our president to give the award virtually. So let me pull this up. Go ahead, President Selly.
Dear Kathleen, it's an honor to have you. We're happy to give you this HerStory Award, National HerStory Award, Women's Federation for World Peace USA, recognizing you, Cathleen Trigg-Jones, on this day, May 21st, 2022. We honor your commitment to uplifting and motivating thousands of women and bringing a heart of compassion into the media. We applaud your service to provide care and support for girls in the foster care system and young women in disadvantaged situations based on your journey of overcoming unimaginable challenges. Congratulations, Kathleen. The floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. I want to start off with just a disclaimer. My internet is very shaky, so can you actually hear and no? Can you hear and see me?
Yes, we can hear and see you. It's a little choppy, so just keep going until you freeze.
Okay, I can't quite hear you. So I did send a video in. So if I go out, please, if you could just play this. Want to say thank you so much. What an honor it is to receive this HerStory Award from the Women's Federation for World Peace. Since I've always believed that when women collaborate and work together, magic happens. Nominating me for this award, I am so deeply moved and humbled by your continued generosity and determination to help move women forward. You're a blessing to so many, including me. And I also would like to thank you, Katarina Connery and President Sal, for all that you're doing to allow WFWP USA to prosper. I just want to check in again. Are you able to hear me?
It's a little choppy, so maybe we'll play your video.
Okay. That would be great. Thank you all. And I'm sorry I can't be there. I'm traveling right now, but yes, I did record remarks just in case.
Well, it was so lovely to see you in person. So let's pull up this video that you prepared for such an event as this. Here we go.
Thank you so much. It is such an honor to receive this HerStory Award from the Women's Federation for World Peace USA, since I personally have always believed that when women collaborate and work together, magic happens. I want to personally thank you, Asmarina Rushtar, for nominating me for this award. I am so deeply moved and humbled by your continued generosity and determination to help move women forward. You're not only a blessing to me, but to so many. I also would like to thank Katarina Connery and President Sale for all that you do to allow WFWP USA to prosper. It is my life's work to be a storyteller as a journalist and as a producer. As a journalist, I always felt that I was restricted to the stories that I could share. However, as a producer and as an entrepreneur and founder of my own media company, it's allowed me, myself, the freedom to tell the stories that matter most to me, which are the varied stories and experiences of women. I have been so blessed with a career that has spanned over 2 decades, and I'm grateful to continue to do the work that I love so much. I founded 3 media companies: iWoman TV, a digital streaming news and entertainment network created by women, about women, for everyone. Catscape Productions is my production company that I founded in 2008. It's an award-winning multimedia production company with a mostly female staff. And then I have Trigg Global Media, a strategic marketing, crisis communications, and business consulting practice. However, life wasn't always so easy for me. I didn't always have the confidence that you see standing before you today. In my early years, I actually started out in foster care. I was an orphan. I was left at an orphanage. And then after high school, I decided that I wanted to go to college. I attended Delaware State University, a historically Black university that opened my eyes to the possibility and made me believe that I could do anything. However, it wasn't until I got out of college and I realized that I really wanted to tell the news. I wanted to tell people's stories. And I walked up to a television station and I offered to take the trash out, just so that I could have an opportunity to work behind the scenes and see what it meant to be a reporter and a news anchor at a real TV station. Well, that internship turned into my very first television job, and I began my career working as a news reporter for WBOC TV in Dover, Delaware. Shortly after that, I was tapped by our President of the United States. At the time, he was a U.S. Senator from Delaware, and he asked me to come on board to be his assistant press secretary, which I did proudly. I learned so much from Joe Biden, and I can't say enough about the courage, the determination, and the confidence that I gained working with our president. After returning to television, I worked my way up through the ranks of several news markets, eventually landing my dream job right here in New York City, where I was a news anchor and became an Emmy Award-winning journalist. When I decided to start my production company, it was really out of necessity. I wanted to tell the stories of women. I wanted to give more women an opportunity to work behind the scenes in television and film, because I truly believe that when women are able to tell our story through our own lens, it's a completely different story than when our male counterparts are the ones making those decisions. In 2006, I decided to start a not-for-profit organization called Trigg-House. Trigg-House is a direct service organization that offers foster children who are about to become emancipated from the foster care system the resources needed to help them make a smooth transition into the real world and into independent living. Obviously, this was a very important aspect of my own life, because if I hadn't been adopted, if my parents hadn't given me their house and their name, thus Trigg-House, I don't know where I would be today. So that was why I decided to start my not-for-profit. In 2019, I launched iWoman TV. iWoman TV is a digital streaming network that allows us to give women an opportunity to have their own platform, their own distribution for content created by women. And in October, this fall, we're going to be launching our very first in-person film festival right here in New York City. And I invite all of you to be a part of it. So with that, I just want to say thank you again. Thank you for recognizing my talents. Thank you for recognizing my heart, most importantly. To the Women's Federation for World Peace USA, I cannot say thank you enough for the work that you do on behalf of women and on behalf of mankind. It is such an honor to be selected.
All right, thank you so much, Cathleen Trigg-Jones. Let's give her a round of applause. She's still here with us, just watching behind the scenes. Yeah, send in your wishes, your congratulations in the chat to Cathleen Trigg-Jones. And we just really want to thank you, of course, for being that voice of positivity in the media. It's, you know, when we're talking about the spiritually toxic environment we live in, the media has such a big role to play in kind of transforming the stories. So we're so grateful that you're out there putting women on a platform to tell our own stories in our own voice. That's what we're here for as well, right? You know, for Her Story, to hear the story of women and what we have all been doing behind the scenes and also out front. So